welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the 18th episode of Gakusen Toshi Asterisk. If you want to check out our reaction to the 18th episode of Gakusen Toshi Asterisk, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And
thanks for watching.
So this time on Gakusen Toshi.
And not a whole hell of a
Kind
lot.
of skimmed over that semifinal match.
Yeah.
Only someone had to get severely warped, and it was those two nicest.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of ways that they could have gone about it. They could have made it an actual, fight.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could do what they did and just kind of make it a quick thing so that they could get back to the kidnappings of blood.
And they chose the latter.
I mean, there's still, this is episode 18, there's still 8 more episodes to go. Right? This battle could have taken an entire episode, and I think that would have been fun.
Could have been a two-parter, yeah. Because, well...
Not a two-parter. It could have been an entire episode on its own.
Instead, it used up probably less than a third of the episode.
Yeah. I think
it's basically just a scene.
Up 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that was fun.
It was very quick.
Yeah,
I was kind of disappointed by how they used the younger of the two guys, the middle schooler,
Elliot.
Yeah. I thought that they could have made that part of the fight a little bit more high stakes.
Yeah.
And I did like how they used the guy in the armor though, because basically what it came down to was he made the decision to try to end the fight quickly, and that led to his undoing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of fell into the same problem that I have with not necessarily problem, but the same kind of swordsmanship archetype as Asuna did. She uses a lot of slashes for the type of weapon that she has.
As in any.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be slashing with that weapon.
I think that's because of the way that they portray the blade size as that.
It's not like that. It's like that.
Yeah, but
it's still bigger than you normally find.
A rapier like that.
It's usually like this big at the very end. That's kind of
at the
Well, the other thing is like with this weapon and also with Asuna's weapon, they're shown as actual bladed, whereas like an actual rapier or an epee, it's actually like
to a point. Yeah,
it's just to a point.
Yeah. Now
it's made for stabbing.
Yeah, it's definitely made for stabbing, and should be used as such. But
yeah, whereas here it showed a lot of him swinging from the elbow and swinging from the shoulder, which you wouldn't find with this.
I think the closest thing that would have actually happened was the parry slash this way from the wrist.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for those you always want to do it from the wrist, because it's not.
And you don't want to go wide.
It's not
either.
about power; it's about finesse.
Well, it's also kind of about keeping the blade in front of your opponent too.
I mentioned this, or I will continue mentioning this throughout our Otaku Saga. I'm a blade enthusiast. We know a lot about blades. The three of us know a lot about blades, and we would love to practice a little more than what we do.
Kind of hard to do that when you're in apartment,
right?
We could always practice on our neighbors. Then Lord knows they deserve it.
Damn. Anyway,
not saying I hate our neighbors, but God, I hate our neighbors.
But those two characters, they were knights. I mean, I think that they deserve to have a better.
What it seemed like to me with the archetype they were going for, obviously the armored dude was a knight, and then the younger guy was more of a
noble.
Yeah, like a noble, which is why they had him use a fencing weapon.
And fencing
dual weapon, really.
Yeah, he wields that thing a lot more like a saber or a cutlass.
Rapier. Yeah, I could see it if they made it look more like a saber, the way that he was using it, but it didn't.
Yeah,
which is my issue that I had with it.
in anime, they always go for more of the slashing attacks. I've noticed.
They're more impressive looking.
They are more impressive.
Unless you do like it showed in this episode where he did like the
thrust combination.
Yeah, that does look impressive looking, and you do see that a lot.
And it can really convey the speed how they did it from that front shot also.
Yeah.
But I guess the issue I kind of had with this fight is that they got warped and kind of sacrificed for the sake of plot development. But they didn't really advance the plot much this episode, if you really think about it. I mean, yes, the fight was over. Then you show Kira and Saya trying to look for Flora. Ayato joins the search. They don't really get far in that, though.
Completely failing to find Flora. Like, that, from what I can tell in the episode, they are searching in the complete wrong direction.
Yeah, I kind of felt that this episode spent a little bit too much time on the robots and their developers. I'm not necessarily sure that we really need that backstory at this moment.
The whole the taller one getting
was it RD?
Getting caught. No, the engineer.
Oh, okay.
The one, I think she got caught up in a terrorist attack or something like that.
Yeah, so from what I can tell, her parents were like diplomats or something of that nature.
I was talking during that time.
And there was an attack on the embassy that they were working at, and she happened to be there at that time. And the people attacking the embassy threw a grenade in the area. And I assume that the only reason why she survived was because she was shielded not only by that itty-bitty table, which wouldn't have done much, but also her mother.
Her mother's meat shield.
But, alright, question. They're being held up in a room, being held hostage. Why throw a grenade at your trump card like that?
I'm not sure that that's what it was. I think it was an assassination.
Well, if it were an assassination, there you go. That's a...
It was a odd thing to show at this point in time.
Yeah.
It might be trying to show that the two engineers actually have hearts.
Yeah, I think the purpose of that
humanize the character.
Yeah, they're trying to show the bond between the two engineers. Why they're so, how they're so close.
I think I would have preferred them just to kind of skim over that story, just by brief talking, and add that extra 5 minutes that they spent on her backstory on the fight previously.
On the fight or the search.
Or the search, yeah.
Something to integral to the actual story. Maybe a little flashback while they were talking. Boom, boom. And that's all you need, really.
So, what do you guys think about this that's going on? Ayato is making more advancements in the search for Flora than Saya and Kira.
Main character?
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I mean...
I know why they do it, because he is the main character, but...
I mean...
I tend to like series that actually use their cast.
Use support characters.
It really took the warping that Saya and Kieran received in the prior episode, completely made that pointless. Absolutely pointless.
Well, that actually could be salvaged, because if, say, Ayato cracks the case, he's more in a position to call him over and get everyone involved in that final fight against, what's his name, the Dante?
Yeah, but...
the whole point
I just don't like that it made the characters completely useless.
Yeah.
So not only is it showing that they never stood a chance in the Festa, but also that they're not useful in any other part of the story either.
The whole
you
point,
might as well not even have those characters.
Yeah. The whole point of to warp them is to open them up for something else, and to show that what they went up against was that powerful. That's how it should be.
Yeah, I just think that's something else they've been opened up for has yet to come. This episode, they didn't do jack squat.
Yeah, the whole goal was to have them find Flora by the time that they were done with this fight.
Yeah. Like I said, I just think that it kind of made the character. Because if you're going to have the main character do anything, then you might as well not have that support cast.
It might
as well just be Ayato and Euless.
I'm holding out for saying Karen's usefulness to come to bear maybe in the next episode, but we'll see.
So far, I've been disappointed in this series.
Well, it is a generic clone, really, so
yeah,
you can't expect anything really good. Or, okay, you can't expect anything groundbreaking.
One day we'll make our perfect game.
Right. $20,000 on Patreon.
No, it's going to take a little more than that.
$200,000 on Patreon. That is true. $200,000 on Patreon.
Anyway, that about does it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm Rizzo.
Don't listen to Mr. Douchebag Moneybags over here.
$2 million on Patreon.
See you next time.